I'm Ashton Addison from Blockwest Capital for Investment Pitch Media and the Crypto Coin Show. And today on Blockchain Interviews, we have Earl Flormata, CMO of Squirrel. Earl, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on today.
Cheers, Ashton. Thanks. I'm excited to be here.
You're very welcome. Let's dive right into it. Squirrel is working on a lot of different things right now in the crypto space. There's a wallet, there's the NFTs. Let's just kick it off with an explanation from you with, at a high level, what is Squirrel and then what is Squirrely Squirrels?
Sure. Well, so Squirrel is an ecosystem. It's an ecosystem of blockchain products. It's going to be decentralized finance, NFTs, and a bunch of other pieces of the puzzle along the roadmap. So our first product launch is going to be the Squirrelly Squirrels NFT collection. It's a collection of 10,000 NFTs based on squirrels and kind of squirreling away your cryptocurrency, which kind of plays into another product we're building as the crypto with a wallet. Hence my signage here, Squirrel Wallet, right? So the squirrels themselves are algorithmic. They're generated from 300 different attributes. They got like hats and jackets and all sorts of crazy little things that make them different. The community members can purchase the packs of these NFTs, and the NFTs inside the pack they're verifiably randomized on the Ethereum blockchain. So it's whatever you get, you roll the dice, and that's kind of what it's about. What kind of stands out for me is I kind of really enjoy the artwork behind them. The teams kind of really pull out all stops to make sure they're really unique and well put together. We partnered with two amazing artists, Jay and Ross. And they've worked with a lot of top Canadian brands, so I'm really excited about this push. And yeah, I guess in terms of the benefit of having the Squirrely Squirrels themselves, there's going to be a utility behind them other than just the collectability of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was going to dive into that in a second here. And I've seen Squirrel Wallet around in the crypto space for a while, but I hadn't heard of this NFT collection that's been coming out. I'm actually really excited to take a look at it. And we've seen the trends continuing to grow in NFTs, especially with the profile picture NFTs, where they're coming out, they're unique, they have some kind of added value. Hopefully, they also look good as an actual piece of art, but most of the time they're more than just a picture. They're more than just artwork. They're access to something as well. And you sort of hinted at that there. Maybe you can talk a little bit about the ecosystem, and you explained about the limited quantity, how they're designed. I understand that. I think that's the right way to go about it. But normally, there's how do you differentiate in the NFT space in an added value and bring in community that will actually stay and stick with the squirrels long term?
Well, there's a few benefits to holding the NFT other than just the artwork, right? So it's going to provide access to our early supporters for different opportunities that we're building out. So Squirrely Squirrel holders will be the first to receive our Future Nuts token, right? They'll have staking opportunities for the squirrels, attend real life events with their squirrel acting as their ticket, and a whole host of other benefits from our roadmap. The NFTs provide utility within this ecosystem we're building. I mean, first of all, the art, right? The purchaser has full commercial rights to the squirrel that they own. Just like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, our lawyers actually crafted the terms and conditions loosely based off of mutant apes. So owners have full property rights of their squirrel, which is revolutionary into itself, where we have real verified ownership of a digital asset. Within the Squirrel Wallet ecosystem itself, we're building a wallet, right? And an exchange and an NFT marketplace, it's an aggregator, and a host of other products that can make transacting in the crypto space easier, right? Mm-hmm. So I think one of the things I'm really looking forward to utilizing from the Squirrel Wallet perspective is that it makes it so that non-technical people can do the on-ramp for just more difficult things, right? So trying to get your average Joe to, buy a token, get it on PancakeSwap or ApeSwap, and then switching things over for the regular Joe, they have no clue how to do that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. This is going to make it a little easier, right? So
definitely, yeah, and you're right. There are a lot of technical barriers to entry, especially for those kind of decentralized exchange platforms that you're talking about. And I think having a strong community is obviously a huge advantage, especially if you're new to crypto or you're new into NFTs and you have a Discord or some community channels where you can talk to people who are probably crypto OGs who are already
Right.
supporting the project, and they have that technical expertise. Does Squirrel have already put in place communities that are excited about these NFTs, or that are here to help each other out?
Yeah, for sure. So it's just getting off the ground, but the community is pretty tight knit. It's already buzzing. I mean, I just got off a call with some of the team members here, and we're actually at like a 25% engagement ratio, whereas most Discord channels are sitting at 10. Right, so
Wow.
we're above the average. The main general area is going to be called the Nook. And the NFT holders will have some exclusive access to a place called the Nut House, where we'll have all sorts of like the fun community events, some nuggets of wisdom from like the golden elder squirrels and that sort of thing. And the beauty of this NFT is, like as a technology company, we can reward our early we can reward our early community members and like give them more access and just more intimate opportunities, right?
Definitely. And yeah, I was going to ask about that. Are these squirrels in some, not just in Discord, they're in some tree house or some nut house somewhere, I'm assuming.
Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it yet, but like the reveal of the squirrels, like the animation, the level of artwork put in between like the reveal during the mint is going to be nuts. So
Yeah.
Pun intended, but there's so much intricate detail put in to all the little pieces, right? So it's going to be exciting. Like, I mean, it's after the whitelist mint day and then the regular mint, just getting the reveal of which attributes your squirrel got is going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to that piece.
Definitely. And yeah, I wanted to ask about that. Is it a completely fair launch? How do you get access to the whitelist? Do you need to be on the whitelist, or can you just buy it like first come, first serve? And yeah, I'd love to know those details.
So that's actually one of the things that differentiate us from a lot of other launches, right? So it's going to be a completely fair launch. So completely fair. Like there's people in our group that have these premium squirrels, and there's some crazy looking squirrels. There's a golden one, there's a unicorn one, there's one wearing a Shiba outfit. But it's going to be completely fair. So there's no, I picked this one, I picked that one. It's completely randomized, so you have no idea what you're going to get. So even internal team members like myself, we have no idea what we're going to get, right? Like I'm partial to there's one squirrel that I think we revealed already that's got like a ninja headband, and I want that one, right? but because it's a fair launch, even like C-level executives like me, it's not going to happen, right? Like it's whatever you get, and it's totally fair, which I think is a really cool like structure to it, right? So
definitely.
So yeah, I think that was that your question? So the fair launch, it's 100% fair, which. Yes. Drives me crazy because I want that ninja headband so bad.
Well, that's the beauty of decentralized projects is, it's not the executive team controlling all of the assets and moving. There's a say, not just in the fair access to everything from the community, but in the direction that the platform actually goes. If people have nuts tokens or they have governance and they get to decide, hey, let's do this with our NFTs. Let's make a fund towards a specific project, things like that. I think that's a beautiful thing, and I think it will only continue to grow in the cryptocurrency space. So I'm glad that Squirrel is working on that as well. And to follow up on that same question, I was sort of asking if there's any more details on a whitelist, or if it's first come first serve, and if there's any date information that the viewers could know about.
So there is a whitelist. So to get to the whitelist, you join our Discord channel. The first 500 who sign up for the Discord channel get invited to the whitelist if they fill out the documentation and the proper paperwork. But there's also going to be a lottery system involved for the whitelist on the website. So you can sign up for the website. You just connect your wallet to it so that we know who you are wallet-wise. And then when the time comes for the pre-mint, so on the 9th of February, I believe is the date, is for the people who have the whitelist invites, and then after that, everybody else gets the chance after the fact, right? So there's going to be, I believe, between 1,000 to 1,500 whitelist spots.
Okay.
And then from there, it's first come first serve. Whoever wants to go next.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Well, I will write that date down in my calendar and join the Discord, of course, to try to get access, because I know I've seen these Discords, they blow up so quickly, and it's like, it's you put in a little bit of extra effort and you actually have that secured spot on the whitelist and stuff like that. So I think that's
For sure.
obviously worth it.
Well, people are definitely excited. There's, I think, 15 countries worth of people in there now, so it's pretty interesting. So I'm in there. I'm in there as well. And like the 24 hours a day, there's conversations happening now, right? So it's pretty cool.
Amazing. And now we sort of covered the NFTs themselves, the collection, a little bit about the benefits. I know that 2022 is going to be a big year for Squirrel, not just in the NFTs, but overall, in the other parts of the platform. And I'm guessing that the NFTs will unlock benefits and have synergistic opportunities with the other things that are going on. If there's anything else that you want to mention about the NFTs, I did see something about the Nuts token as well. I wanted, if there's anything else about the NFTs, let's talk about that. But if not, I'd love to learn a little bit more about like the Nuts ecosystem and how that might tie into the NFTs in the future.
Sure. So obviously we got we've got the people who are supporting us in the beginning, that they'll be the first to get access to the Nuts token. How we're going to launch the Nuts token is kind of like how the Uniswap launch went, right? There's a fair launch. We're going to reward our early adopters for using our products. The token itself is going to be kind of a mix between the token economics on SushiSwap, PancakeSwap, BP Finance, and other liquidity like incentivization tokens, just with like some squirrely flair to it, right? There's going to be, there's a lot of interesting like going back to the NFTs and going back to the Nuts token, there's going to be like lore behind these things. There's going to be the story behind it, further building the community back and forth as well, right? So these guys are going to have because the artist put so much work into the little bits and pieces. Each of them is going to have their own little personality type style thing, and it's pretty interesting that way. But yeah, for the Nuts token, the back to the Nuts token, the token is used to earn, how can I explain this? It's going to be used as a utility for the wallet itself, right? So you can stake it, you can utilize it for like fees and whatnot, and that sort of structure.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. And I actually like that approach with the airdrop, or just rewarding users that are actually using the platform, right? Or that are holding the NFTs. That access, I think is super important. And it seems like the platforms that have done that, with Uniswap and these other airdrop platforms that did, like a fair airdrop to people who actually use the platform, they were rewarded nicely for using, being an early adopter.
You bet.
Yeah, amazing. And so we know the date upcoming for the drop. We know how to get into the channels. Is there anything else that you wanted to share with the audience about the future of Squirrels that they might not know?
I think the biggest thing that's coming out, obviously the Squirrelly Squirrels NFT drop is going to be our first launching piece. But then moving into the wallet, beyond that, I actually have like a demo sample of the wallet on my phone now. It's actually pretty cool. And one of the things that really stood out to me was the guardianship aspect on the wallet. So my background is I used to be a tech support guy, right? And my family all abuses that to no end. And the bane of my existence is people forgetting their password, right? And then, obviously your 12-word code for your wallets and stuff. If people forget that, they're in a bit of a world of trouble. Yeah. With the guardianship system, you can make it so that you've got trusted other people that can kind of restore your wallet for you. So that's going to be pretty interesting moving forward on the Squirrel wallet side. Plus, it's if someone passes away, something happens, how sort of there's been a bunch of Bitcoin that's completely lost because people have passed away and no one knows their code and no one can access their wallet and it's completely gone. With that kind of structure moving forward, the old folks, the elderly who are trying to make this thing work and want to become part of this structure aren't going to be as basically hopelessly lost, right? Like with that guardianship structure, you've got a trusted family members, trusted friends that that can help you restore your wallet if something happens, right? So that part's exciting to me. Plus the ability to do all of these fancier movements for the regular Joe. Like getting the general market who aren't like, first adopter, early adopter crypto people, and being able for these guys to use use these other abilities, staking tokens and all that sort of thing. That's going to open up the general populace to be able to participate in this exciting new world, right?
Definitely, I completely agree, and I'm looking forward to like talking to some people that were like, yeah, we used Squirrel to get into crypto, and now we're financially abundant, or we've really changed our lives around. So right. It's amazing to see these things happen, and I'm looking forward to the launch coming up here in less than a month from when this video is coming out. I will follow the Discord. I'll leave a link to the Squirrel Discord below as well, because that's going to be, as you mentioned, the access point to getting on the whitelist, and also just the Squirrel website and all those other links I can put in the description box below. I really appreciate you taking 100%. The time to come on, Earl, to speak about Squirrelly Squirrels, and all the best with the upcoming NFT drop, and hopefully you get your ninja squirrel as well. All the best with that.
Cross my fingers.
And let's follow up in the near future after the drop, and to hear what's coming up next with Squirrel. So thank you so much, and let's follow up in the near future.
Appreciate you, Ashton. Thanks so much.